Yeah, now it's back. Now it's live.
Alright.
Or should
Take
be.
it away, Lily. Wait, I think she's read this entire one.
Take it away with my weirdo voice.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now that the
Have
stream's no longer crashed, or shouldn't
Okay,
be.
so I just reread what I read.
I guess. Yeah, let's start from the top, guys.
Okay. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm putting
Classic.
my acting.
How do you say this name again?
Miriam.
Miriam. Raised by
hold
Master
up.
Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard.
Oof.
Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great.
But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
Hold up, Quantum.
What?
I'm checking your stream and it doesn't look like it's going past.
No, it is. It's a different stream.
It is? 'Cause I'm trying to load it
Yeah,
up.
back out
I
of
don't see
it. It works. I'm watching it right now on my other one.
Okay, it's just not showing up on my... Oh, now it's showing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
A sweet little
Dun,
girl.
dun, dun.
I can't ever say this name. I'm so upset.
Miriam!
Miriam.
Oh my
Has
god.
always had a flair for the dramatic, but this summer she's
You know,
got
she's a
so
little
nervous about her
stupid.
first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on the mannequin.
Oh. No.
Should you pep talk her or change the subject by giving her some relief? You know what? I'm gonna pep talk you. You got this, girl. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read?
That's how you're pep talking. Okay. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget.
I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit?
I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own.
And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. God, I hate that the stream got separated, man. This is so stupid.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Like, I'm looking at my chat right now, and it's just like, it's fucked, bro. Because, like, people don't want to switch over. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease.
You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself?
You can definitely believe it. I can't believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hand and onto the ground.
Custom engraved. Hey!
It's Ashley, your
my
arch
God.
rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. All right, you gotta have a voice. You gotta, like, aggressive, dude. What's a popcorn?
Aggressive.
Ready?
Should I give her an accent, like a country accent or something?
No.
Okay.
She's not country. Look at that. It's not country.
No, she's like...
Hello, Ashley.
How do I do her voice? Oh, God. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
That works. You leave. Oh, wait, shit.
That's me. You and Alex's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins.
Ugh. I can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that that's actually Ashley, but she added extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone.
Oh my god, that's amazing. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes.
Oh my god. Van.
Oh god. Oh, what voice does this man get?
Like you rang.
Yeah, do a deep one.
You rang.
There you go. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known him, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam. It's absolutely more devious.
Is he a JoJo reference?
I think so, yeah. I can't believe University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I hate that they do the full name every time.
I love it. It's great.
I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now.
Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us.
Ooh.
With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off. So, you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam.
You stumbled with that one. See you later, losers. Oh wait, I did the wrong voice.
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window. You do a kid voice for him.
Oopsie.
Oh my god, that's amazing. It's so good.
It's fucking great.
I think it's broken.
It's so good. Why is this so good?
That should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you.
My name is Pop. Pop named after my Pop. Pop. Oh.
Oh my god.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I think he's reading it upside down.
He doesn't even know his own name.
Hi, Pop. I'm Alex. So, are you gonna make me hold the door all day?
Nope.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me or is he kind of
Oh
cute?
god, I'm crying. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander and keep themselves busy chit-chatting.
Is that a
A
picture of
scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Alright, Firm.
This is me?
Yeah,
Alright.
this is a guy.
Bark, 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 bark.
You're not even gonna say it.
No.
Okay.
I say bark every time.
Okay. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Please, call me Professor Dog.
Wait, you're not gonna bark?
I may be cute and a little light and fluffy, but I still fuck my ass. I still demand your respect. Woof.
That's good.
Are you doing the Joe voice?
Yeah.
That's good.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals.
Oh my god, it's so magical.
It's kawaii. Oh my god.
The colors of the wind.
Hi, Joey. Someone close the window.
And then he walked in. You're immediately swept in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
It's him. It's.
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence.
God. So much pressure on this one voice.
We talked about this.
Be a
Alright,
good voice.
What's his voice gonna be? Alright, let's practice. Let's work.
It has to be like sultry.
Hey, yo, hey, call me.
No.
No.
He should have a country accent.
Yeah, you should. All right, give me a minute. Let me get my inner Southerner out.
All right, let's get it.
Hey.
Sing the song.
Baby luck. Oi. Oh, that's just Joe again. Damn it. Oi, call me Colonel.
Oh no!
Yeah, you go.
No.
Bad. It's bad. I can't do it.
You gotta
Speak with the southern drawl. Yeah.
It's southern drawl.
Don't say oi. Never say oi.
That's Joe though. It's hard.
Do southern drawl.
I can't do a southern drawl.
There you go.
There you go.
Oi.
Please.
You got it there.
Call me Colonel. Something
Call
like
me
that.
Colonel.
There you go. That works.
Hey, please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders.
There you go. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
Whoa. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot.
Ooh. Oh, speaking in chat. What's up, my boy Lenny? I missed you.
Maybe we should open up the window back up before faucet bits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults?
Besides, when Alex sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
Wait, I only have one option.
You're really sweaty.
Oh, that's why. Oh, I chose the right thing in the beginning. It's good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot. Ellipses. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules.
Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world.
It's Cusco.
Yeah, that's the point.
Birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There'll be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food.
Yay.
And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena.
Look at his face.
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
Whoa.
Student. I'll play student.
You'll play student?
Yeah, I got you, because you guys got too many voices. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss...
Oh, quiet! Wait, I'm sorry, I gotta... Quiet!
Yeah.
Wait, the class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? It's my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me?
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to your students. That tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring, who appears to be in some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh, he is in it. Oh, God. The class bursts into laughter.
Oh, Clank, you rascal.
Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
That's weird.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you would definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind?
Chicken, duh.
You think chicken? Oh,
Well, yeah, 'cause it's-
yeah, it's KFC.
Yeah.
You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack from your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide and he locks onto it. His favorite.
Told you.
Yeah, good.
Well. I think there might be some more competition for a new star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool.
Sorry,
You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
Wait, who's in that picture? To the left of Sprinkle.
See, that's what I was bringing up before. I was trying to bring it up before. It looks like the guy on. It looks like Agent on
Coulson?
Avengers.
Agent Coulson?
Yeah.
Agent Coulson. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Dun dun dun. Hey Alex, there's here.
It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me, if you're interested.
God.
Oh, are you choosing
Lillian.
the best seat or the?
Lillian, I love you.
Yeah.
Are you picking me near the
Lillian,
hall?
Lillian, I love you. But I want to fuck Colonel Sanders.
Cute. Just like you did to the dragon.
Do you move? You move. I played a bard in a D&D campaign for people who want to know. What's up, Owl? You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright
Idiot.
posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thank you for offering me the seat.
I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do your best you can. It's the only way you're ever going to get that feeling of accomplishing something.
That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz. Or if you're looking
Oh my
at
God.
me, a pop quiz. God damn. Yay! A quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school.
Whoa.
Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B, and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Extremely, looking at you, Pop. That's right.
Forest is the tree, as chicken is too.
Feather, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A sport. Yeah. That's right.
What food is best for a broken heart?
Lillian, you're making this ton of noise. You're leveling it off terribly.
What?
You're making so much noise.
I'm sorry, I was moving because my chair is on.
Alright, what food is best for a broken heart? A pancake that looks like a silly face? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not... Probably anything is prepared with love, right? It's anything that's prepared with love, right?
Pancake that looks like a silly face.
Probably the top
Yes.
one, yeah.
That's right. Oh,
Probably.
yeah. And sure, I'd love to play games with you, man.
And Sprinkle's a good boy.
He's the best boy, right?
Yeah.
Your total score is perfect.
Whoa.
Wow,
You're so
be honest,
smart.
did you cheat? You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your scores. He's impressed.
I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain.
I think you have a beautiful body, Colonel Sanders. Oh wait, I didn't see that. Hot diggity Alex. Hot diggity. Oh, Lillian, it's so loud. Lillian, stop. Oh
What are you
God.
doing, Lillian?
Stop. It's so loud.
I'm not doing
Exercising
anything.
during stream.
It's so loud. You're leveling like terrible.
I'm not doing anything.
You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch!
Nice. Sure, I'll get in contact with you later. Wow, this cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicate fragrance wafts through the room
delicious.
and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Hey everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
I was...
It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers. But I...
Lunch! Lunch! Lunch!
She said shh.
In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smell.
Indeed, that smell.
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish.
Alex,
the aroma envelops you.
you want
begin
KFC now?
Shut up. You begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if it were to say, "Stop thinking, start eating."
For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'll say about that. Oh. What, you think you want your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah!
Oh god, Jojo!
I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is, poison? Got him!
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Look at that face. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
She's trying to take my man. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realized that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Oh, please.
Alright, see ya, Owl.
Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any.
I'll take his...
Well, hold on, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
It's so hard to, decide in Van's voice for me. It's difficult.
Right.
Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of the bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. You can either focus your mind and meditate on this moment, try to identify every flavor, or savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Or I can swim towards the light. Do I want to figure out his flavor, or do I want to learn about his heart? Or do I want to go towards the light?
Dude, I don't know, man. It's tough.
I don't want to go towards the light because maybe I'll move and bump into something.
Ah, what's...
I'm gonna savor this. I want to go for Colonel Sarner's heart. I want to know what he loves. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that you can only describe as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. I approach him. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken? What's that sweat?
Ew.
Ha ha ha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
Look at this staff.
I love it.
It's just you and me. You're talking. I can't keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Secrets.
Yeah.
You've got moxie. I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Wow. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Is it cocaine?
I know.
Whoa.
While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
Sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
Alone, together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. I can neg him, show my own strength.
You can't say that word.
Wow.
Neg? What's that?
Yeah, don't say that word, Lillian.
You can't say that
What
word.
is it?
You can't say that word.
You can't say that word.
Don't say that word.
Okay. I don't get it.
Grrr.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep
Well,
going.
wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. That would be bad. That would be bad. Be modest but thoughtful. I think I gotta show him my own strength. He likes strength. He likes strength, right? That's what we
What
learned from him.
is that, though?
You like
You know,
style.
I've been thinking about your secret recipe.
Of course you are. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that.
That's exactly right. I remember it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at some random fried chicken stand the other day and
Trickin'?
shut up. And their chicken tasted exactly like yours.
Uh-oh.
Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand?
Well, yes, I did. But it was a really good stand, especially considering it was frozen first.
You just lost every respect for me. I'm leaving the stream.
No, first.
Frozen chicken?
Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger.
I can't believe you say such a thing.
You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship from which you can never recover. He's hurt.
How could you?
Hey, Alex, you saw that this game was called Dating Sim, right? If that's your idea of dating, this is not the game for you. Game over.
You can game over?
Oh. Oh.
We just lost.
No.
Lost the dating sim.
How? I thought like
Dude,
it's
you
because we,
chose the wrong
it's 'cause we
one.
said
Okay, there's checkpoints.
yeah, it's because we said a word that we
Okay,
shouldn't have.
that's good.
It's because we said a word we shouldn't have said. All right, fast forward from. Okay, it's because of this word.
I'm Colonel Sanders.
It's literally because of this word. That's why we lost. Okay.
Probably the bottom one.
Yeah, it's probably the bottom one. Oh, yeah, you like that.
Ooh.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food.
Yeah, it makes
Now
sense.
you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting, and the interplay between salty, savory, and peppery is perfect.
I appreciate the compliment. Alex!
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you.
Ooh.
We should head back inside. The next lesson starts.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say fuck. Okay. You step in the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take
Fight.
place. Each student will get an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place! It's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff! Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations.
Hopscotch. Good. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we're going to be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks
Wow.
toward you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Ooh, I pounced on him. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is me and you, if that wasn't clear.
Sad.
Want to be my partner?
Sure, Alex. I'll prepare our station.
Without you as a partner, Miriam was left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Oh.
Hello, new partner!
Oh my! Two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll never have to looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friends' duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask for Miriam's partner? Probably Clank, right? Because he's
Pop
actually a
is
machine.
funny.
Pop or Clank, guys? What do you think?
Pop
Clank
is
actually,
funny.
but Clank actually
I don't
might be
know, man.
successful for her.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Do we want her to be successful?
Yeah, I want her to be successul. Sorry,
Okay.
Pop, but I think Miriam
Aw,
will be partnering
I
with
wanna
Clank today.
Pop is funny.
It's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of the school is. Even okay, yeah, it's good we did this. Even at this juncture, Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Oh boy.
He's horny.
Oh god. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him.
Oh god.
He's literally blinking.
Tissue? I hardly know you.
Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression
Oh my
that this is
God.
a sign of affection.
Oh god.
Looks like you two will be fine.
Oh god.
Now it's time to
Set me
focus
up
your
with a
own cooking
machine.
classwork.
Alright, Yoto. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide it up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy. You don't even know how to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes and
That's
gravy.
the answer.
I've
He's
always
gonna pair
been
it.
something of a town-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashing potatoes.
God.
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man.
Oh, bitch.
My fingers are finger licking good. Alright. Ooh, his man. Oh, fight music.
Did someone call for me?
No, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Alex's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
This is so intense. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water, turns his attention to you and your old friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van. Are we working on a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Alex was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. Young amateur chef out of mentoring.
I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard, and you need to ask her... You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. To Demirim, your forever bestie who always has your back.
It's up to you, man.
No, you kind of ditched Miriam, so...
Colonel's got me. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with some prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and the Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Alex as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it.
Whoa.
Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Alex's natural talent.
Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy nature. You look down at... Did I say stature?
You said nature.
I'm an idiot. You look down from your station, realizing this tension of a moment. Yeah, right. In the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes in a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
No, Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows. Alright, ready? Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would have been very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. For that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric.
I'm crying.
Time stands still.
If you love something, it's free.
Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Alex. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. You throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it whenever it lands.
Ooh.
Can I have potato face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hands. Oh god, the hands.
Man, it's a JoJo reference.
Oh,
Whoa.
my god.
Whoa.
Oh shit, I didn't realize it was talking.
Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've made a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in a silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The entering students rush at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It's been eaten.
Whoa.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good. It killed him. Oh my god. He's a racist now.
Everyone step back. Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth.
Is he gonna die?
Winces in pain for just a moment, then almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the crowd. The whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
Whoa.
I'm not sure your professors here make enough money.
Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing yet you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you
Oh
home.
my god, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. Oh my god.
You got shut up, Alex.
What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room.
I love you add like a little wave to his face now.
That student reminds me of my brother Raymond, just because of how he acts.
Oh god.
So
What did you say for him?
I just love he had a little like ooh to his voice now.
Yeah. At night. Alright, you guys ready? This is good. At night, the school building is taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them You remind me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in ways that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Alex?
There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should all follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting
Oh my god.
Hey, no, you! Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
He's going Super Saiyan, bro. And we're forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy.
You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him! We're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero!
The Spork Monster's here to fight a hero!
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds!
Oh shit. Yep.
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid! Be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster! See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is it just coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence!
No.
What will you do?
No, what the... You...
Attack. You just said go on attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with
literally
love does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Oh, attack again. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster's really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I'm gonna defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. They use utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. You take much more damage. You're not going to survive the battle. Attack. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork Monster's using cheese sauce in the lawn. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster presses its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Oh, yeah, you.
No, that's mine.
Yeah.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
Pop, power pinch!
Pop Pie Power Pitch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. An injured Spork Monster spews steam. Forget mercy, finish him, or spare the wretched beast. I'm gonna spare him.
Ooh.
Should I spare him?
Spare the
You
sport.
do you, man.
You
I don't
managed
know.
to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a
Gnarly.
living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast. Don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspections, so much more. It's a book of magical spells. The golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed out is Borko.
Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep.
Your bedroom.
He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly.
What a guy.
God.
Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there instructing your love. Dreams are weird.
Wait, instructing your love?
You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild vision you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Then there was another secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank! God.
Like
so
him? Like?
I hear in middle school. I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about I like him. Like him. We got talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
Well, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and he also that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade.
I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with the new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't you? I guess.
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to see if you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the garden where I was... Oh god.
You're cutting in and out.
Yes,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want me to say it again?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could even have some of my own.
Did she suck the
I was gonna say, did she suck him off? What happened?
Oh.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home!
Aww.
He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over. The flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Oh god. Whatever! Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in like pen pals. I bet he will love to know more about new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one came from you.
You're really
or
cutting in and out a lot.
Sanders.
Yeah, it's like a lot.
Need me to say it again?
No.
Okay.
Just, can you like move your mic thing a little bit? Just like in the box. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with her?
Protect?
No,
well,
I'm
don't
keeping
share it.
Make up a fake ingredient?
Yeah.
Yeah. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt? Wow.
Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's
oh my god! Oh my god!
What a chat.
Oh my god!
Oh, like Colonel Chanders.
I'm gonna wait. Should I wait? Or should I go to him?
Admire his
Oh,
majestic
Oh,
glory.
someone just popped into your chat.
I know, I said hi. Hello.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear.
Hello. I'm gonna stand back. This horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's ever been watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. Then he slaps the beautiful creature
really
gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him, you lose the ability to speak coherently.
Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home.
You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horsefully beaut you have. I mean, what a horsefully beaut you have. Dang it. That's what I just said. Being such a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh god.
Lily?
Lillian. Lillian? Where'd she go? Is she still on the Discord?
Sorry, you guys are all like, we're breaking up and I couldn't hear.
Oh shit.
Oh!
Here go.
Ah, I've been disconnected. Okay, wait, back. Okay. Oh, Alex just got.
Oh, she died. She died right then. She's gone.
Oh, Alex is
Am I
getting
back
really
in there
nervous
yet?
around people they like.
Yeah, wait.
Am I back?
Nope, she's back.
Yeah, hello? She's back.
Okay, that was weird. It was like glitching a ton, and then suddenly I was like out and then back in.
Alright.
Oh, Alex just gets really nervous around people they like.
What? This is not helping.
I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears in the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see their two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricting ingredients bad, like, summoning a demon bad.
Oh my god.
You try and peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Well there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? God.
I'm gonna do this. You sit near the rivals, but you leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what we were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book. just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing!
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts!
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Womp womp.
No, your mother was a stand mixer!
Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh god.
Colonel Sanders, these crazed men are about to come to blows! I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena. At least. Fuck me. Or no. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please, take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado,
I'm having a seizure.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. Or as I like to say,
You want to pay attention to lessons. Truly you do.
which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Alex.
Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Dog biscuit, shimmering pepper, or a glass of water?
You have some really shitty options. Probably
Shimmering pepper? What's a shimmering pepper? A dog biscuit.
the pepper's gonna be too hot, the water's gonna be boring, and the biscuits. He wanted the biscuit.
Maybe I should do the biscuit, because biscuits are
They use biscuit because then they're gonna be like, oh, we'll use this
because
biscuit
the
in our
shape
recipe.
is baked
with the
in. You
choices.
assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles, an example of his own culinary talent. Perhaps you reach for it when Sprinkles jumps and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron's left in tatters. The entire class looks in horror as you fall unconscious from embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. You fade into darkness, but something is in there. The spork monster? Borko, what are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in the embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. Which item do you want to sample?
So that was a game over that you got there.
Yeah,
but
it saved me.
Saved them, you avoided a game over. Probably the pepper.
A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a more eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat.
Yeah.
The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination and will trip through the universe. Goes to student. My friend. Ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is coronavirus. Sorry.
Oh,
I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is sorry. I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone staring at you. Oh my god.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever.
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
I'll make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday? Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Dramatic.
Shut up. Firm.
Today's lunch will be prepared.
The timed competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with this too is off the charts. I'm gonna say you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down, then so be it.
I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool? Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Alex. I'll be watching your performance.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. It's a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
Just then, light blasts in your face, flashing the words "timer ready."
That's what I'm talking about.
I stand corrected.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message puts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine.
Ooh, I want to stop the stream right now after your
No!
line. That's an awful line.
I will defeat you myself.
Colonel, I'm dummy thick, and I'm trying to be in a cooking competition.
Oh my god.
You had this chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly.
What's a QTE?
What temperature does water boil at? 100, right? Celsius?
Oh no.
Yes, that's right. But would you have gotten to school without knowing that? Sprinkles. Sprinkles.
Oh. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you.
You're gonna need season this chicken before you cook it, but you don't know Colonel Sanders' recipes exactly, but you have an idea. It's 11 spices, I remember that. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Till wagging intensifies. Now you've gotten some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. And what state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust.
Trust?
Wrong.
Gratitude?
I'm begging you to keep it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time to do some dog jokes.
Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? Yes! In a small town where I was born. That's right, this is your shot, you're not going to miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Sizzling. What?
Don't make me get the spray bottle.
You know, as Colonel Sanders is out of the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, Alex.
He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, because knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take? What were you thinking? Get your mind in the competition? No! You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. What do you take? What a hunk. I know, right?
You know, there, God, now the Colonel there. You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind.
Sorry if you're the question. Oh my god. You're struggling to keep up. Next station's over. Ashley's already begun plating elements in colorful complex. To make up time, you toss the biscuit dough into standard mixer. As you do, the crowd grasps. Lillian.
I did.
Oh, it didn't go through.
No, it's too high pitched. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch.
Or...
You might not have any hands, but Alex does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. And you don't get far by going the easy way.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixture, rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Oh no. Lillian. Yeah, Lillian.
I did it
It didn't go through. Try it again.
No.
Okay, don't do it so high pitched because you're not going in.
I tried to do it not high pitch and it didn't go through.
Let's go, Alex. No.
Alex, no.
But you're not. Oh god, you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck and immediately crushed by the. Oh god. Colonel's gonna shake his head in shame.
What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. The battle's over.
Oh guys, I lost. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you fucked up, Cat.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Too bad, and here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No. It wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Alex's injury.
You see Sprinkles begins to flick his doggy chops as he walks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Alex to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome,
So
causing
defeated.
it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese. What's that? Crockett? I don't know. Atop a slice of honeycomb ice cream, 2 ways, tender nugget, and pearls of blueberry jelly.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce.
Interesting.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, actually?
You?
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks onto his mustache. Should I internalize the rage, or would it be bad?
Oh no.
Up to you, man. I don't know.
Internalize. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes, you burst into flame. The flame causes your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever.
My God.
Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run to the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're such a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
Fine, can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fry. Ew. 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 Ew.
Oh, fill my fryer, Daddy!
Ew. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
Failure's a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before?
It's exactly what I think.
Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. Oh shit.
I didn't know.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now. But it hasn't always been.
It's like this guy could really use a hug.
I resolved that when I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world. And make up for my past misdeeds. Fuck. Yay!
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle-scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's this pork monster! Borko! It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know. It's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Oh, thanks, Barko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress, and I actually used to go to the school. Wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student. Until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. Magic spellbook? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it.
Can we date Borko?
Yeah, right. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those that would cheat them through sorcery and good. I don't know how to say that word. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
Sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen alive. Alex, together, I'm sure we can defeat them.
Together.
Come back to my hideaway, and we can, discuss. Wink, wink.
A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Colonel Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him.
Wait, look at that baby picture.
I know, I saw it.
Oh my god.
It looks like he lives such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there's something just a side dish I've been thinking of, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures, and I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Oh god, I feel like I know where this is going. Colonel eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. I mean, it's meant to pair with something spicy, something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you?
I think this is the equivalent of putting out in this dating sim.
Should I do it? Should I reveal my secret? Should I whip out my secret? I'm gonna
secret you got there.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna whip it out.
On the first date.
I'm gonna whip it out on the first date. You decided that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decided to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw.
Ew.
The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway.
Magnificent.
Together you chow down on some creamy slaw. Wait. Together you chow down on a creamy slaw until a spoonful remains in the bowl. You, Colonel Sanders.
Oh shit, fuck. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back to this moment.
You could offer to make him some more, but he seems very sentimental about... He seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure. Why not?
Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
You realize that now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
The picture.
A scented candle. You pick it to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of 69?
God.
No, it's this. It's one of the secret ingredients. It's... Tap on an item to discover more. You gaze out the window, across the vast mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? What? Wait, no, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window and crack, and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all of my past careers and business failures."
Dork.
Poor guy.
Neat.
Yeah, right?
Oh.
This must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you.
11.
As soon as you dial to 11, 11,
Wow.
11, you find a single note. What? Can chicken be prepared?
It's the Sashimi style.
Sashimi style.
You can't read it because it's in cursive.
Silver hairs woven to the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that it's a hair there isn't silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. I want to do the baby picture, dude. Adorable little baby boy crawls to the floor with the goatee and mustache combo he sports. You figure this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe the drumstick that seems to be waving like a rattle. Frames a baby picture of themselves. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face on the logo of a company they founded, am I right?
Oh.
You're a realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it's not realistic. It is real. Taxidermy. It's been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe he discovered his secret herbs and spices.
He's a time traveler.
One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, standing in front, holds a fried chicken drumstick and appears to be cheersing them. He looks closely.
Alex? Alex?
Alex, are you there? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, so it's Alex. Oh, there he is.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I wonder if the stream could have heard me.
that was weird.
You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and you find a row of his signature white suits hanging with them. You take one of the hangers and try it on. A jacket is a big for you. It's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant?
Oh my god.
Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He's a new dish he's been working on and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you were wearing his jacket.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you.
Oh crap, the jacket!
It's like wearing his boyfriend's sweater.
Oh, guys.
Oh.
Should I do it? Or not yet? Not yet.
Dude, I don't know, dude.
Should I
It's
just
up
tell
to
him
you,
the
man.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll just tell him.
Oh, I feel like
Dude, I don't
maybe-
know, Alex.
Do I make a big move or will I scare him?
I don't know, man.
He did just like
I'm
compliment
gonna do
you.
it. Whoa,
I don't know.
this isn't that kind of game. Oh, fuck off.
Ah,
Now that we
Sure
don't
it's
blame
not.
you for trying, but still. Game over.
ah,
They game over me for trying?
rude. So it's not that kind of game. Yes, it is.
It's gonna be.
It's not that kind of game, dude.
Wait.
Fuck this game.
I'll skip
That is
past.
so
I'll skip
far away.
Hit the arrows in the top right.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Spork monster.
Also, Quantum, I gotta go in like 7 minutes.
Aw.
Sad.
But firm.
I have my own stream,
But
dude!
firm. Reveal my secret. No. But firm. Ferny, wormy.
I can see if I can finish it off while doing my stream.
Okay. Wait, what does that mean? Like you'll stream it as well?
Yeah, I guess, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. Might
Actually,
actually
I'm
inspire people to like check my channel out to watch the rest of the video. Okay. We'll go in here, yada. Note. Yep, this. Okay. That sucks that they killed me like that, man. Should I fess up and tell them the truth or tell them I'm cold?
Either or.
I'm gonna tell them the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you.
I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams.
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. The thought of you leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel?
Yes, Alex?
I honestly think this might be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
We talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, that's not even legal. But if the
Cocaine.
recipe is secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges from his room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. You.
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous!
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Such confidence, such grace. How could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Or could he be the...
I think just flatter him, because last time we tried to be mean, it didn't work.
You know, I think we make a great team. A single tear begins to pool at the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window.
He's so
And with the right
sentimental.
business partner, I know I can't fail.
Business partner? Could he be talking to you? Is this all happening so quickly? Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak, and the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home and find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Your breast friend?
My
Yeah,
best
that's
friend.
Where have you been?
Your titty friend!
God, I hear his voice.
I...
Because I had one heck of a night.
Oh, she fucked a machine.
Oh no. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't
God, I
find
missed it.
you.
I'm
I got
sorry.
worried. Hey.
I'm sorry, I misclicked. That's okay, I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date!
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to... Of course I told him, you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving? Is that a typical first date to go on with talking pressure cooker?
And now I'm not really sure
not?
where we stand.
What happened in the sky? Wait. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. Lillian.
You
Lillian.
I was talking.
You try it again.
What?
There you go. Nothing
Okay.
happened, but the emotional
You
connection. Wowzers! She tells you to move on from the whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, I don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you
Aw.
arrive to school, you'll encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though
Aw.
he himself might not quite grasp the fact, because you know, he's Pop. Firm.
Sorry, I'm setting up the stream.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll already up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dip too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There is that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, Alex. Suggesting a pick on a defenseless horse?
Now you're twisting my words. I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain.
Alright. I'm starting up my stream, by the way.
Okay.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up.
I'll never give up. Ever! Colonel Sander arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something's been going on.
Is anyone excited for the final day of school? Alex, how's that ant feeling? I'm sure you'll be back to fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hand, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail. Winning was so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing complimenting her?
Flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce. God.
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
There's a lot of words to say. It was bland.
Sorry, I'm still setting shit up.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Alex. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine foods. See you inside, Alex.
She's
Annoyed
taking
by
your
Colonel
man.
Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news.
It's
I
just
keep doing the
something.
same voice.
It's just something I found lying around. It appears some sort of grimmer. I don't really believe in that magic stuff. Grimoire. Grimoire.
Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with the arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergencies. It says around the edges of the page. I could use a spell here that says it would erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scribe out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
Way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like, anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine, it is Jurassic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and it's a pretty good excuse to try it out. Cast a forbidden spell, or don't do it after all.
Why would you want to
it.
I'm not gonna do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dark moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins breathing quickly. Should I wait?
Dude, I don't know, man.
He must be hungry, so his nose scrunches and he's breathing quick. That doesn't mean hungry, right?
I don't know, dude. I don't know how to read
Well, wait.
dogs.
Sprinkle stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, a tiny orange squirrel. I knew that he was. Yeah. Sprinkles turns feral and runs through the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
I can't read it.
What?
Yeah, me neither. It looks all like...
Yeah, it's really fucked.
Glitchy.
Oh, it's starting to read. It's starting
Oh,
to read.
it's coming.
Hey, it's coming in. It's coming in. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I'll destroy you, Terrence.
Sprinkles barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
Okay, 1 second, quick. You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again.
After Sprinkles is satisfied with his presence being felt not only by Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
What's up, Mikus Darukas? I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Alex, for reminding me of the dole of the indispensable bit of wisdom. You see. Oh shit, Defiant, thank you for the raid.
But before you go any further, Miriam's voice, Miriam's love drum spills over into class.
God.
But before you go yada yada, sprinkles interrupted words, yeah.
I told you to save it for after class! Oh god. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Oh no.
Miriam and Clank up here to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
No, you had to show up to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan, J&J forever.
My name's Jeff.
Boy.
Watch us from a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date.
Beep.
Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps of his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep.
No season is going to make you want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not clearly sure where it came from. In terms of deep-fried deep-friend footwear?
Yeah.
I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakdown to cast a pal over the final day of school.
Paul.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam.
Trademark. Nope.
Still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
I'm so bad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicate treasure, so you know that this is a break. Huh?
This is delicious treasure.
Oh my god, I'm getting tired, guys. I worked all day, so her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit a carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brights up, imagining a wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embarrass the feeling of all the way.
Embrace?
I was reading my chat. Please give me your cocoa. It's a delicate treasure, please.
Shut up.
You're not going to saddle up on You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
What else did your chat say? Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm not sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. It's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year. So what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first... What?
I said I hope it's not Pop.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, if she falls in love
You're
with
a special person who shouldn't settle for the rest... Or settle for the first so wonderful little interest, anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
I don't know why I had a stroke halfway through all this.
I always have stuff.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you have a better idea how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it. The location of your final challenge. A test of will. test of courage, test of talent, and chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Alex's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you. You're able to do it quickly to get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Alex, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Realizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious.
You usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you.
Gotta fess up, dude. You can't lie to the colonel.
Yeah.
Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. It's you.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the chat. That's my bad. I know my nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards.
It's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man.
He's tested it multiple times.
You knew it was a
Measure,
pot.
dude.
You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell.
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else.
Dad, I'm horny. Oh no, is it burning?
I'm horny.
Wait.
Oh, I know I can smell it was made from a heaping helping of TLC. Hold up, I have to do 10 squats.
Okay, go do them.
Yeah.
Did someone donate to you? Is that what happened?
It is so random.
I think someone donated and he has to do a 10 squats when someone donates to him.
Really? Is
Nobody
that a
donates
thing?
to me though, that's tragic. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, they should. They did a whole workout routine from you
Alright.
getting donations. That'd be so funny.
Was that because you
That'd be
got donations
hilarious.
for?
Alright, do my squats.
Is that because for donation?
No, I have on my channel points.
Uh-huh.
I have things thicker than I thought. Hey, fuck you. Yeah, no, I have channel points, and someone can spend 3,000 channel points to make me do 10 squats.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
But I'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Oh, it'll
Pull out,
Sorry.
pull out, pull out, pull out joke, pull out joke,
Gotta
pull
pull
out
out.
joke, ha, pull out joke, haha. The moment of truth.
Wow.
Pot pie sounds really good, though. Oh my god.
It does sound good. I could go for a Popeye right now.
Yeah,
This
me
entire
too.
thing is
Me
making
too.
hungry. Popeye.
Alex, you need to get me KFC.
Your
I'm
parents
always
would kill
loved
me.
country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
Showdown.
There are no rules. Except to cook with everything you've got.
You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you to the edge of victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve something special, something perfect. His original recipe, copyrighted fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at the full 10 out of 10 with the frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious.
What are those
Sanders batters
special
his
moves?
chicken as he levitates through the air. Oh, you.
Egg wash.
Miriam fiercely injects ingredients into itsy bitsy pots of broth. Whoa, way too loud. Way too loud, it cut out.
I'm sorry.
You went, you sounded like a bird.
Fuck, man.
God, I'm marrying this woman.
Was that a yay or a regret?
Say it again, let me tell you later.
Rude.
Very much yay.
Best friend, Master Blaster.
Van flexes his
boy.
pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roid!
Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
What's that even say? Okay. Show personality spatula.
Even Clink gets in on it. 5 dial pressure point cooking technique.
He can talk.
Wait, when did Clink learn to speak English?
It's the singularity, as was foretold. What?
Oh, we must have let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all!
Self destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders himself said the easy ways and use magic when you've got passion. I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you're chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room.
Ooh.
I believe. Oh, you.
I believe in you, Alex.
Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, Alex, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever.
You turn to notice Miriam at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking?
Teddy food short cooking. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
RT, thank you for the hydrate.
It's a secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up.
No.
Where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve the Spork Monster! Steve? Wait, what happened to Porco? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Porco had the day off.
Thank you, RT.
But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love the stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? Sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and actually summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you were here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in the pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was a little spork pup back in the old country.
What the fuck?
Sport
So
monster
weird.
winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you could watch from the stands. I really need to focus this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school when I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and then when I woke up, he caused a serious stare to
Okay,
Steve,
boomer.
and he takes the... That didn't work. That's
Aha!
that no.
Aha! It did. Hey, let me try to be trendy.
But that's way not trendy, and also you didn't
Yeah,
even
dude.
say it right. That was cringe. You're a boomer. Dear
It worked.
God.
But it worked.
Okay, Zoomer.
Boomer-ass.
Okay, Zoomer. See ya.
What's a zoomer?
Get out of here, Zoomer. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffering this huge setback, you don't know if you'll ever win. Give up and drop out of culinary school?
Oh my god.
Yep, I guess that's the choice.
That's it. I clicked it. I can do it in the
You
right
actually?
days. No. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body.
What?
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Alex, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my monologue. Ori, my heart is pure. My hands are steady. Taste buds have been preparing this entire moment for this moment. I'll show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know with this power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and cannot be served. Don't worry, dear Alex. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station, stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and the time's almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What'll happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart.
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. gimme chicken tendies, be
Oh god, no.
from Wendy's. Spend
Stop,
my hard-earned
stop.
points on big
I hate
ball
this.
Yeah, my mom called. She
joints.
said I have to go.
Oh, really?
No, my mom.
He does this every time chicken tenders are brought up. It's... Oh my god.
Is there a problem?
Yes.
Mommy lifts me to the car to find me tendies near and
Oh,
far.
God.
Enjoy my tasty tendy treats and comfy big boy booster seats. McDonald's, Hardee's, Popeyes, and Cane's. But of my tendies, none remains. She tries to make me take a nappy, but sleeping does not make me happy. Tendies are the only food that puts me in a napping mood. I'll scream, I'll shout, I'll make a fuss. I'll scratch, I'll bite, I'll even cuss. Tendies are my heart's desire, fueled by raging, hungry fire. Mommy sobs and wails and cries, but tears aren't tendies, nugs, or fries. My good boy points were fairly earned to buy the tendies for which I've yearned, but there are no tendies on my plate. Did Mommy think that I just ate? Tendies, get them now, you fat, ungrateful, sluggish sow. I screech while I hurl into her eyes my foul-smelling, bowel-dwelling diaper surprise. For she who is unpooped on is she who remembers. Never forget my chicken tenders.
How the fuck do you have that memorized? I'm gone.
Your turn to read.
Dude,
And besides,
listening to
sometimes
that with that
the
music was like
combination
so
has
intense.
surpassed their individual efforts.
Are you suggesting
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union.
Time's up, students.
the time expired? It's the moment everyone's been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank.
From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
Oh god.
Hey, I'm flying!
Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there.
Oh my god.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now.
Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad!
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs! May I be excused?
Oh my god.
Sure.
You like rating
You're
yourself?
your pranks. I must say, is that the worst prank in UCSAL history? Is that that's the first time they've acronymed it?
No, they've done it before.
Have they? I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
History, but it's not exactly yearbook material.
That was good.
Pop his eye, Joe Swanson, to tell you to get down from there. Shut the fuck up, turkey. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank. Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You hear a signature whir, beep, another onomatopoeia, but there's none.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. It leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow, 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish.
Made.
Say it one more time.
I've made
Oh my god.
tender udon noodles and savory soup. Oh my god, that sounds good.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki I spy floating in this itsy bitsy bowl?
What the heck, dude? Why'd you get that exact?
I'm a weeb.
Oh, okay.
Your
He's
buddy.
a weeb.
I'm not a weeb. I don't fucking watch anime. I don't know that shit.
Yeah,
Oh
shut
shit! Oh shit!
What?
What?
Tornado, thank you for the raid. I just got a raid of 45 viewers.
Oh shit. Nice, man.
Thank
Dang.
you for the raid. Remember to drop a follow if you haven't yet. Hell yeah. Hydrate? Fuck yeah, I'll hydrate.
That's
Please
sweet,
call me
dude.
Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
How come this is my stream yet you're getting successful off of it?
Yeah, fuck you. 10 squats? You bet it. Keep
Yes,
reading,
sprinkles
I'm the
and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue
My
dip into
god,
the
you're
bowl.
nasty. You're disgusting.
Where'd From go?
I think he's doing more squats.
He missed my.
He said, yeah, he missed your
my
comment.
You missed my red rocket joke. Firm.
I don't think he's back yet.
Okay, we'll wait.
Do.
Well, I guess I could
Oh,
plug myself, but nope, he's back. Firm. Go to Quantum Insanity on YouTube.
Shit, I'm back. Hello.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
What's up? I heard that. Fuck you.
Really?
Thank you, Gus Lord 12 for the follow.
Dude, you missed my
Why would anyone else like it taste?
you missed my red rocket joke.
I was doing required things.
That's fair.
Yeah, I sit the thing on my mic right here. Sorry, guys. Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you. Me to believe in myself.
Wow, you cut out way too much.
Yeah,
That's
holy shit.
weird. I don't know why. Okay. Thank you, Alex, for helping me to believe in myself.
Wait. Van, you're up.
Prepare for him to talk to himself a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, describe your dish. I made ooding over smooth
Oh my
egg
God.
custard in an egg stew and urchin shell, topped with caviar.
Ew.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles!
You're taking a while to read
Is it
these
more
like 2
poison?
words.
Sorry, I have a chat of 49 people.
Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly what I did. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni,
Hydrate again.
but he can't get his nose closed on the account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Welcome, by the way, Malcolm.
I'm trying.
Dude, I've got a chat of 2, okay, and I'm maintaining it pretty good.
Oh. Be gentle with my cuisine.
Grr.
Nice. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first. Ooh, wait, let me actually do this. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first. But he can't get past all of the needles. He reels back his tongue. It's poked and prodded.
Youch! My tongue! Wait, sorry, wrong leg. Holy shit. Ouch, my tongue.
Yeah, the professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could be difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified for glamour?
Don't discount it. Thiamplicity.
You got it.
This is the last time you've heard of me.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog.
God, I keep forgetting to do it wrong. Holy shit.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up.
Burm.
Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rosewater syrup, topped French meringue, and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. God.
Don't eat the food at cooking school.
Got toast in your ears or something, Alex? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry.
Dude, what the fuck?
I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-face routine up.
I end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together.
2 chefs.
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese
It's become something. God damn.
has become
Has
something
become
else.
something else?
Yeah, oh my god, this. Wait a second. Wait.
Bro.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Wait, stop. This game came out right before this product actually came out. This is
Did
an
it actually?
advertisement for this.
How do you just know that fact?
Because this just came out not that long ago, and this game came out last year. I remember trying this not that long ago. He examines it closely, sniffing, and yeah, it was pretty alright. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing that completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the glass. You pass, and you pass, and you all get a pass.
Everyone gathers around and partakes upon the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to be really transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnificent fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could you be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as a site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh god. Firm.
DJ Dog is in the house!
Ow,
ow, ow.
No, ow.
Ow, ow!
You knew that Sprinkles is a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist?
Turntablist.
Yeah, I got it. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? King of comedy, dude. This is funny.
Yeah.
Van and Ashley tell
Ooh,
everyone.
like new outfits.
Ooh, wow. And committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believed them. Not another haunting.
That goes to line of graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to finally get you to notice me. Firm, it's 2 lines.
Oh, amazing.
And now that everyone is together, it's the Sport Monster. He's finally mellowed out. Everyone, I'm the Sport the Sport Monster's no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. The student tried to finish what he had said, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's the Colonel. Oh wait, no, what? It's Pop!
Oh, what?
He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Bob. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such.
The music at the dance is interrupted by a sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance.
Oh god.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Oh, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What?
What?
I feel like I knew it this whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figure out who you are, Clink. Oh, that's
You're
rough.
blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, oh,
it's the pedals.
It's happening.
The pedals.
Colonel Sanders arrives.
Oh boy. Hi, classmates.
I just vomited. It was so
Sound,
cute.
Alex.
Hi, classmates.
Oh my god, my nipples are fully
Oh,
erect.
Stop
Don't talk
it.
about
Ew.
Just like the first day you met him. Wait.
You met him, not Madam.
Just like the first day you met him, he's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal.
Damn.
Oh god, shit.
I didn't get to be the most famous man in history by chicken and man by
Wow.
chicken man.
Correct.
Wait, start over. You have a brain aneurysm. Wait.
Chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding the people to go out and buy my chicken.
Did you have a brain aneurysm? What the heck just happened?
And
The end?
the end.
No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you
Oh shit.
sitting at the edge of the dance floor. I'm gonna get sitting up for this.
Alex, what are you doing sitting all alone?
This is the big moment. Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
I wonder how
It's that I
might
am
tell me what are the
on.
qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person.
Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking
nervous?
School Academy for Learning, just to name a few.
It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me?
Yes. Million times yes.
Oh my god.
I'd love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so gladly to spend it together with you, Alex.
How sweet. We'll work together and play together.
Guy, are they dancing to the chicken dance?
Oh my
Shut the
god.
fuck up.
Colonel Sanders, yeah, oh my god, I don't know, man. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
Work together. Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself.
But who will help you run your restaurants?
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be this long.
Alright. Firm.
I was still deaf and fuck my ass. I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward?
I heard you say you didn't think it was gonna take this long.
Yeah, well, my chat's complaining.
Oh. Are they?
Rude.
So I was just telling him I didn't think it'd go this far over.
Oh. Sorry.
No, it's no problem.
Could it be
it's
you
no problem.
found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Could you live with only half of him? Would you be able to endure sharing with him the other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could roll at pastry school.
Oh, my dear Alex, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side.
The end.
Oh,
Well, that was
that's
a journey.
brutal. KFC.
Man, we didn't get the good ending.
No, Alex, if I really had a problem with it, I would have just left earlier.
That's
I
fair.
wanted to finish it off. Oh shit!
Oh god.
I should have animated like intro for it.
Oh my god.
Love that.
Oh my god.
Alrighty. Well, that
Alright.
was wonderful.
That was something, man.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That was well. Thanks, Firm, and I'm sorry to
problem.
your. I'm sorry to
dude,
your
no problem.
chat
Don't-
now. 'cause
Literally,
everything
don't
is-
apologize. They're being assholes.
Oh, okay. Well, oof.
No, it's fine, dude. I'll talk to you later, though. Thank you for bringing me in
Alright.
on that journey.
Yes.
Chat, remember to check out Quantum Insanity on YouTube. He's a dope fucking dude.
Thank you for that shout out. I appreciate it, man. All right, take care, guys.